I'm bringing you a new strategy with the broom witches and the bat spell, but in this video we're gonna use the bats for the cleanup, and that's how strong the strategy really is. So let's dive in and see this video. Alright, the first base we have this one, and guess what? The wizard towers are already some of these bases inside the base, so it's gonna be a bit tougher to attack these type of bases. Of course, in Legends League is currently quite popular, but the wizard towers are usually on the outside. But people do tend to change around and switch up when they have higher trophies. But what is the whole idea of this is that you need to take down the wizard towers. I'm sure Hooked probably did a video on this broom witch itself already, so we know what we need to do. But if the wizard towers are in the core, then what? Well, you just have to let them go and try to rage up in way to get to the core anyway, because of those Yeti mites, I'm gonna call them, from the broom witches. Now, you saw we had the mirror with the queen and also the giant arrow, but you don't necessarily need the mirror in this attack. You can have the healer, puppet, or the frozen arrow. Doesn't matter that much. But even guys, with these wizard towers in the core, we still have the king's ability, which is spiky ball on some of these attacks. I hope so, because I switch accounts and I think I've actually maybe attacked with 2 different accounts on this video, but we're gonna see. But yeah, we got the ball. Still, we have 1 free spell left, and guys, guess what? The base is gone. A base where maybe the defender thought the whole idea of central wizard tower would have worked, but well, it just didn't. But let's move on to the next attack and see what base that is. Now guys, it's been a while that I've having the commentating vibes, because I've been on a holiday and it's a long time I haven't uploaded on the whole blueprint channel. But still, we're gonna see hopefully how I do in these few attacks. Now we have the wizard towers kind of of course selected here, so we can see where they are and find them easier. Now I tapped accidentally here. Yes, I wanted to drop the queen, and guess what? The ability also went to the waste because we didn't get the sweeper, and now she can get at least the town hall. But one thing I'm gonna do is at least drop a few of these broom witches and the blimp to go for the town hall. But of course, because we took it down, the blimp is mainly for the monolith or the multi-inferno, wherever I really want to open it. But unfortunately, the sweeper didn't go down, so it's gonna be a bit problematic. But you guys can see, this plan is not going to plan since the beginning, and the plan itself might not be the best. There may be better plans for this base, but honestly, I couldn't be able to just take 5 wizard towers out and just go opposite side. The town hall was too far, so I had to have that queen ability for the town hall. And now we have the king and of course the RC on the top side, Warden taking me down the inferno, and now he's gonna be able to hopefully take down the multi-archer tower. And no, that's unfortunate, but this is why we got the owl and not the phoenix, because the owl can kill the enemy troops of the CC and also can shoot and damage the heroes and air skellies, and also in these scenarios it can actually kill and take down the CC building. So now our C ability goes off. Of course, we got a few free spells, and because I know on a lot of my attacks with this strategy I don't usually use the bats unless there's a really bad thing going on, I just intend to just use the free spell, so you can do it as well. But you saw the plan was literally taking down a few wizard towers and spamming the rest of the base, even though it didn't go well, but we still managed to sack all these spells. So let's move on to the next base, and I think the next one is gonna be a lot easier plan to digest. Okay, on this base, now you can see this is the most typical Legends League base style right now, because of the core rage tower and of course another poison tower, and we are seeing the wizard tower. So what I'm planning is to usually start on the eagle. That's what you always want to do. So keep 1 or 2 wizard towers that are on the eagle side and take down the other 3 or 4 or however you want to. So what we're gonna do is to take down the wizard towers and then spam into the eagle. But I was like, you know what, these wizard towers aren't really as close to the eagle, so our objective could be a bit different. So now I'm dropping the king easily. I really wanted the king to go in, but you can see sometimes the plan doesn't go to plan. There is no need to worry. Now what I do is go straight on top of the town hall and make sure we reach the core. This time around I had a blimp, but now of course the king comes back. This is only because we could have reached the eagle with our Sui. That's by the way, if you don't know what Sui means hero dive, basically sending the heroes into the base. But because we could reach the eagle, that's why I went with the opposite side of the base with the broom witches, adding the champion where the enemy queen is, so she can take some, you know, value of course from that whole side. She might end up pulling the CC, which is not really ideal, but still we are 1 minute in the base and there's like literally 5 defenses left on this base, 5 major defenses. So popping the champion ability, the ice golems are a bit tanked on the left hand side. Champion will be able to get me these few buildings, and again this is 9 spell swag. This reminds me of back when we used to use the royal ghost, but the way the broom witches work, it reminds me of the lava loon. That's why this strategy in my opinion could be a literary combination, like a hybrid of lava loon and the royal ghost together. It's just strong, it's so powerful. If you're running low on time, you can easily use the bats for the cleanup, and of course as I said and as you can see, you can use the free spells on your broom witches, so you don't necessarily need them with the bats anymore. But let's move on to the third attack. Actually it's gonna be the fourth one. Now this base is a bit more interesting, as yeah, we got a very long town hall and invisibility tower, but the wizard towers are quite far on the outside. So what you need to do is to take out those wizard towers of course and then start the attack. Now I do have the giant arrow on all these attacks, but as you can probably tell, I tend to forget it or miss it sometimes because I don't personally have that much practice with the giant arrow. So this is where I'm gonna narrow the queen path, but I'm waiting and waiting and I saw the angle is not right, so I didn't pop the ability just yet. Now I might pop the ability right here because of the enemy queen, but we didn't take any sweepers down, so the cloned queen is now able to get us some funnel. Going in with the only wizard tower left on that side, as I said, you can keep it and start into it, and what now I need to do is somehow find a way to take down the town hall. That is the only objective. The CC kind of comes out, you know, one ice golem, there's probably 2 more in there, but you can see how we are raging these broom witches inside the core so they can get through the defenses faster. And now I'm just dropping a few loons, that's why we have them with a blimp to go for the town hall. You have full loons on this blimp, so easily with 1 free spell the town hall will go down. And guess what, again we got all these spells, and this time we have a swag RC, just because the plan went a lot better than the other bases, you know, of course. That's why you have more swag. The bases cannot literally comprehend and defend this strategy in any way, as you saw from the first attack. Even the core wizard towers, a very compact base, would just make you a bit problematic, but you will still end up tripling with swag. So that's just how strong this strategy really is. So I really do hope you enjoy it and go ahead and practice it, because it's gonna change the way you play this game right now, especially in wars. Because yeah, honestly right now in every war we are having, we're getting cooked with this one and also the mecha troop strategy, so it's just not really bearable and defendable. But let's move on to the next attack and see what I do there. Attack number 5 and the final attack, we are looking at the wizard towers, and this time around we got double invisibility towers and sweepers in a way which you can actually take down with the giant arrow. And this time I'm pretty proud of myself, you know, I made the giant arrow pretty good, you know, it worked, it did everything it needed to do. So this person has actually baited these wizard towers quite a bit, because if my broom witch dies, she's actually gonna have those Yeti mites on the Teslas. But that's why I'm not gonna use too many broom witches, and I'm gonna drop king on the left side and then start into the last wizard tower. And now I realize, hold on, where are they going? Oh no, the wizard tower on the top side didn't go down, and that's problem. Don't rush, okay? That is what's gonna happen, so you need to be chill about it. But now we missed the spots where the queen ability helped us activate, so they're gonna get activated again, like the invisibility will come back. So now I drop the RC on the left upper side of the screen so she can take down the enemy royal champion. Meanwhile my broom witches go through the base. Warden, I really wanted it to activate one of those invisibility towers, but unfortunately I don't know if he's gonna make it, man. Honestly, I don't. But the Broom Witch does indeed activate that. And now I'm going with the Bat Balls. This is where, of course, you saw things went really wrong because we missed on one of the Wizard Towers. And the Broom Witch is completely swag, completely went to the other side. But look how crushing the attack still is. This is like another level of crushed. Of course, we didn't swag all the bats, but the amount of bats, RC, and the ability, King alive, we got Loons alive. These are all insane amount of troops which you can swag on nearly every attack. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let us know if Lava Loon was stronger than this one. We'll see you soon in the next video. Take care and peace.